garden, so I thought I would start by showing you. I planted some neat things from the bee conservatory.
Oh, great.
I can't have bees, but I can sure feed them.
What is that called?
It's called a wedding candle.
Wedding candle.
And so that's what this is, and it really feeds them nicely.
Okay.
It gives them great nourishment. This is called a Luna hibiscus.
Now, is it Luna because it comes out at night? It sounds.
That's a good question.
Okay.
No, I think somebody liked that name,
Okay.
actually. So they're almost like the size of a dinner plate.
Okay.
So we
cool.
have those, and we've got them planted in a couple of different places. What we were trying to achieve in the garden was something blooming
Right.
all year.
All year. So
Mhm.
all of them are perennials?
They're all perennials.
Nice.
You don't have to do a thing.
Okay.
And then throughout the garden, we also tried to make sure we had bee balm. We have a couple of different other things that the bees really enjoy, which are wonderful because they're pollinators.
Okay.
So then they make the other flowers grow as well.
Okay. And is this a heart?
This is a heart.
Oh my gosh.
Found it to be a very challenging year
Yes,
all
absolutely.
over the world.
Absolutely.
So we thought, what better than to put a heart on the front lawn? And
So this is new.
this is brand new.
Okay.
This is brand new. We had it dug, we had beautiful soil put in there, and we have what's called a variegated willows. That's what's growing over there.
Are these maples here?
These are Japanese lace leaf maples,
Okay.
and they're also dwarfs.
So they won't get real big.
That's right.
Okay.
So we really did it where it's scaled to size. And then in the middle is another Japanese lace maple, but it's green. So we were doing a little bit with the coordinating. Again, everything comes up by itself, takes care of itself.
How big is the acreage here?
This is just under a half acre.
Okay. And you have landscaping throughout, right?
I do.
Right.
And again, it's really just, it takes care of itself.
Gotcha.
You've got roses, knockout roses, lilies. We have crepe myrtles. And I didn't do the large trees in crepe myrtles, but the bushes. So that was
Right.
something new that came out. And so we decided to do that. So we've got the hydrangeas that come out. We have evergreens. So that there's something hostas of interest. This is a fun one. This is called, well, it's called a Lenten rose.
Okay.
And so you can see the little tiny flowers, and that will come out and be much fuller. And there are different types of hydrangeas that will come, and they grow on the old wood, most of them. So we don't trim back anything, we just let it come back on the old wood. This is echinacea,
Yeah, I recognize that.
and after it finishes flowering, and you just have this part over here, the center,
Yeah.
it turns into seeds, and the birds love it,
Oh,
especially the yellow finch.
Do you have lots of birds?
I have
Lots of birds. And lots of birdhouses I see.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, you're exactly right. This one over here, you can see the remnants of the clematis, the purple clematis, and then it's a pink rose. And so it goes through its flowering phase. Again, you've got sedum as a ground cover. These are what we call affectionately hobo lilies,
Okay.
and they are orange.
What are these guys?
This is another ground cover. Back over here, this is actually a begonia back over here.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have a bleeding heart,
Oh, yeah.
right
I
over
see.
here.
And all the ferns back in there, too.
and we've got the ferns back over there.
Great.
We have butterfly bushes, and there's a rare, I would say rare because it took me 15 years to find one,
Right.
a yellow butterfly bush
Okay.
over here. And again, we've got lilies that are coming up right now. We have mums that are coming up. Each one will have its own cycle. We have the hostas that will be blooming. In here we have some roses. Make sure that we have some water for the birds.
Yep.
And what we do in any of the water features that we have is that we sprinkle, it's a repellent for mosquitoes.
Okay.
It's environmental friendly, doesn't hurt the birds. If it gets on the ground and a rabbit eats it,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah. Great.
We have beautiful irises
Okay.
all over the property, and they just multiply.
Yeah.
You know, this is a real fun orange color, and that's a yellow.
What are
And
those tall grasses back there?
Those are blade grasses
Okay.
that are growing
They're
back
beautiful,
over there.
yeah.
Aren't they pretty? A redbud tree.
A red. Oh, I
Yes.
love red buds.
Yes.
Awesome.
And if you notice the leaves, well, because we haven't had any rain,
Yeah.
it's curling a
Right,
little
right,
bit.
yeah.
But they're in the shape of a heart.
Yes. Uh-huh.
The nice thing about this particular bee balm, and I have it in the front of the house,
Yeah.
is that the deer do not like the smell of it.
Mm.
We don't smell it.
Bee balm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Another
Have to
form of
plant
bee
some of
balm.
that.
Oh, it's marvelous.
Yeah.
And then it will just multiply by itself.
And this pond is awesome. Do you have frogs or fish or anything?
I
in
do.
there?
I have, you can see some fish there. I think 4 koi, 4 or 5 koi, and then a couple of goldfish.
Beautiful.
And you'll see there's some good sized ones. As soon as they see this one over here coming. Over here we have the tall burgundy. I've got a set of 3 of them right here and then a couple in the back. And those are crepe myrtles. We have hydrangea growing in here. We have some zebra grass. And there is our yellow butterfly bush.
Mm.
Only a season and a half.
Oh wow, it's
And
big.
because it just loves that spot over there. And then we also have lilies back there that will bloom and all sorts of very pretty things.
I love how you have the separate fence for the dogs and the
Yes.
animals.
Well, we also have here, this can take winds that you can't imagine. It's a wonderful pergola, and then there's a fan under there. So even on a hot day,
Nice.
we're happy to sit underneath here. There is also a shade,
Easy breezy.
easy breezy. Look at this. This is only 1 week.
Is that squash?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
I think it's
So you have a little
we have a garden
above
over
ground
here.
garden
We have
there.
tomatoes, we have basil, we have lettuce,
oh
we have zucchini, and cantaloupe. It's all self-contained, and it pretty much takes care of itself.
awesome. Well, it is beautiful.
Thank you for coming.
You're
I
welcome.
really
Thank you
appreciate
for giving
it.
me the tour.
Oh,
Thank you.
absolutely. It's always
Awesome.
fun.
Awesome. All right.
All
cool.
right.
Thank you.